Welcome everybody back to the channel, coming to you with Canton Network. We're going to get through the intro and we're going to get right to the charts. Let's go. Coming to you with some Canton Network. Canton Network is sitting at 0.1408, down 1.43% on the day. Let's see how much time we got left in the day. 2 hours and 25 minutes in the day. Overall, market's been bearish today. Bitcoin traveled from, on a daily chart, Bitcoin was basically at 71. It got up today 71,400 and came back down. And as we can see right here, also Canton Network's been pulling back in a downtrend. Got pretty low earlier. It came all the way down to 13.5%, 13.5 cents. Looks like every time it gets next to the 7-day VWAB, it gets rejected. It's sitting below the 30, the 30 and the 90 and the 7-day. Showing bearish momentum at a critical point right here for Canton Network. On the 4-hour chart, looking that we could pull back down here to the 1 on the fib retracement back to 13.7 cents. If we lose that, we break through that, so that floor, we're going down to 13 cents at the 1.618. Just getting further and further and further down, pulling back in this bearish market. As you can see right here, you can see right here, we was in an upward trend, but we topped out at 19.6 cents, and we swung up and started falling and coming back on the 4-hour chart. Very bearish. When you ain't got the momentum. It's tried several times to get above. It did get above the 7-day VWAB right here, showing some bullish momentum, and got rejected. Came back up, tested the 7-day VWAB several times, and ain't been able yet to get above it. So to me, that's kind of bearish on Canton Network. And we're going to look and see where our support and our resistance levels is at. Let me see. I can take off that. We take off the VWABs right now. We'll get over here and look at, see where our support and our resistance. I ain't seen no support down below us, really, not none. Not no support levels. You do have, let me see where we at. Let me get a line right here. It's going to be below the 1 right there, and we'll see where we're next level. It's going to be somewhere around 13.2 cents, right above that 1618. And see what it is right here. You got an imbalance that we got here. Let me go back and take this off. That can tell us some more. And let's see. You got imbalance right there. You see this imbalance right here? It wicked down in that imbalance, and like I say, it came all the way down to 13 cents. But I do believe we're going, if we don't hold this support, it's going to be really bad for Canton Network. It's going to, it'll be headed down to this 2.6 618 down here at 12 cents. But I do see it getting some momentum picking up. It did get down here and picked up some support and went back up to the 618. But it's very weak right now. It just ain't got enough to get over that 7 day. So I'm saying we're gonna come down, maybe to come close to the bottom before we go back up and retest that 7 day VWAB and get above it. Is where I look to see us going before it's all said and done. But this is the critical area of support right here. If we lose this, we're going all the way down to 12 cents at the 2.618. We just cannot get above that 7 day VWAB. Pull it up where you can really see it. And the VWAB setting at 14.315 cents. And it just will not. It's sitting right here at the 382. And it just cannot. It just wicks quick. It tries, but it gets rejected. It tried. It didn't even. Right now, it's trying to. Right there, it's trying right now. It wicked all the way up next to it at 14.269 cents, just above 14 cents right there, and basically trying, but it just didn't pick up enough of support there. It just wicked down quick and come back up. Not very good on Canton Network. So we need to hold this area of support, like I say, before we lose anything else. Awesome project. This token here is going to be worth a lot of money before it's all over with. This is going to be one, to me, I got some other tokens that's going to do really good. SUI, ZBEC, really still got the boat out on XCN. I invested in XCN, but I'm getting the worry about XCN. No major partnership since 2023, as I can. If there is, they ain't many. Not nothing to be bragging about, but and they associate. I'll get in a video on that, but trying to still be, supportive of XCN, but it's got its downturns, But in Canton Network, as far as price, you see the price where it's at right now. You can look for this token in the next bull run cycle to pass basically the price of XRP. Right now, it's going to pass it. And XRP whales and the army don't like that, but Canton Network is and don't get me wrong now, they ain't built for the same. Their use cases are different. But Canton Network is a banker's token, so with its privacy and all that. And even if XRP went private, some type of privacy, it offers some type of privacy, then you got another third party you got to go through to get that privacy, and that just that's just another route you got to take. It wasn't built into the ledger, so that's something you got to look at. So Canton is privacy, so it ain't something that just that come out on a that was public and then tried to go with a third party to be offer privacy. It is privacy. It goes both ways, and that's what banks are after. So, and this is JP Morgan and all of them. but I wanted to tell you that JP Morgan, BlackRock will launch an ETF on this before they launch an ETF on XRP. And if they do, I'll be wrong, but I think they really know the narrative behind XRP. A lot of people is going to get hurt that's invested. But you can't go wrong with Canton Network. You cannot go wrong with Canton Network. So, be careful out there. Be really, really careful when you investing. And we got where's support and resistance at here. And see right here, we got two big areas of resistance above us. That ranges between the 618 all the way up above the zero at 14.6, or I would say 14.7, about 14.8 cents. So it tried here. It went up. It went up, got rejected, came back down, went back up, got rejected again, came back down 3 times, and guess what? It's failed. It's falling. So that's what happens if you can't break through that ceiling. You didn't got enough of volume and support behind you. You ain't going through. You ain't gonna break through. So it got rejected and it's dropped down into this range. So we could range here for a while, like this right here. We could range here for a while, up and down and up and down, before going back up and trying again. So I wanted to bring that to you. So, but I do believe that we could pull back a little bit further before we start any consolidating. So, it's down here, right here. You might as well say this area right here was support. We'll lock that in. If we lose that, I say we could come down, funnel down, and just hit this area right here, consolidate, pick up support, then go back up. But and try to get through them 2 areas of resistance there. Then you're good all the way up to about 15.5 cents. But by this time you'll be broke above that trend line. So that trend line. Let's see. Let's see if I can shorten this up a little bit and try to get this. By the time you get back up there, you'll be trying to break above this top trend line on this channel and this area, this resistance area breaking through. So it all depends, because that trend line, it don't, very seldom it don't let you know where the top's at unless you're in a bull run. Usually it'll wick up there and hit that top of that trend line. It comes back down. Every time, look here, them trend lines tell you something. It hit it right there. It hit it right there. It tried right here, but it hit that little area of resistance right there and got rejected. Came down. It's tried that top of that trend line every time. Same thing with the bottom. Same thing with the bottom right here. It started, came down, hit that trend line every time. So if we keep coming down, we're going to be down here. If we keep coming down, we lose that support. We're coming down to the 2.618 right here at 12 cents, because it's going to come down to the bottom of that trend line eventually. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to come down to, and I can pull that trend line on down, and I'll show you what I'm talking about right there. So by the time we keep coming down, let me lock it. By the time we keep coming down, we keep working our way up here and come down. Well, we're going to be down here just above 12 cents when we hit this trend line to go back, bounce, and go back up. So, and it don't help with Bitcoin pulling back, being bearish right now. 68,900 down 3.2% today. XRP down 3.2%. ZBEX down 4.4%. XCN is the only one that's up. It was up at 0055 earlier. But you know they got that Goliath test now. It launches tomorrow. I like to see it do a 2x right quick so I can get out of it till it finishes bottom in the market. So, because it did that one time on it went to 1.3 cents, and I got out and I got back in when it dropped down. Now I'm waiting on it to go back up and take a little bit more profit and let it drop back down and get back in. So we lose that that 13.487 cents. Look for us to keep right on coming. Maybe try to hold this 1.618 right here, 13 cents. But if we lose that support that sits there just below this trend line, we're going to go right on down to the 2.618 to the bottom of the channel down here. But I want to come give you an update on Canton Network. Subscribe and like the channel. Until the next time, I want to say God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you on the next one.